which is perfect timing to go into the next topic we have to go into. So, guys, hold on to your hats here because I'm pretty sure this is going to turn into another fiery debate here. Our next topic for today is which Knick has the most to prove next season. Now, there's a lot of Knicks on that table. I'm going to remove Jalen Brunson because I don't think he has anything to prove anymore given the year he did last year. Now, he can continue to exceed that by all means. If he wants to continue, go ahead and do it. But Jalen Brunson's untouchable for me right now. Now, there's certain people that fit this very, very well. Now, you can give it to a lot of people. I think Mitchell Robinson you can give it to. OG Anunoby you could give it to. I think you could give it to Julius Randle, who I'm pretty sure most people are probably going to give it to because for some, Julius Randle needs to prove the most, especially when it comes to the postseason. Now, again, I said the most for the season. Now, I'm going to say the season includes the regular season and the postseason, okay? Has to include both. Now, if you want to answer it, though, in broken in terms of regular season and postseason, I won't hold you to that. You can. But in your opinion, so you think, so go back to the question. So you think that OG Anunoby has the most to prove next season?
Paper Man. Shout out to Paper Man. Paper Man is one of the most less durable players I've ever seen. He's made of papers. He's made of blankies. Paper Man is making $212 million. That's the most in New York Knicks history. Paper Man literally is one of the reasons why, my babies is gone. Paper Man is one of the reasons why the Knicks lost to Indiana because he just can't stay healthy. Paper Man is making more than Jalen Brunson. Paper Man is making $200+ million. And Knicks fans is allowing him to just walk around the city averaging 14 points per game. Paper Man needs to win Defensive Player of the Year. Paper Man needs to be first team all defense. Paper Man needs to play 70+ games. Paper Man needs to be held to a standard that I would like to see. Paper Man needs to have a higher ceiling than what RJ Barrett and Emmanuel Quickly has. Because if Paper Man don't give me nothing of substance within the next few years, I'll be really pissed off with Leon Rose. So I'm gonna give it to Paper Man. You can't make $200+ million and average just 14 points per game. He's a 13 point per game career regular season scorer. The last time the man played 70 games, I don't even know when. You not on the Raptors no more. You're on the New York Knicks, bro. I'm gonna need Paper Man. Paper Man is on him, man. My money's on Paper Man. He making too much goddamn money for me to not be on his heels right now. That was egregious how we lost to Indiana, bro. Egregious. Thomas Thibodeau. Another one. The only reason why Paper Man got hurt is because Thibodeau had to play him all those minutes because that's Thibodeau. But then Leon Rose didn't give us the goddamn roster, and it's like Thibodeau had to play these guys because he had nobody else he trusts on the roster to play. So, OG, man. For me, it's OG, bro. He is making too much money. Oh, $212 million. And that man going to average 14 points next season with no all-star, nothing. Just know he's just out there being a role player. I'm supposed to just allow that. Yeah, that's poppycock, man. I ain't trying to hear that, man. OG Anunoby, man. OG Randle certified. He missed the civil rights, though. All he got to do is shoot about 40% from the field in the playoffs. I don't think that's hard to ask from him. Just shoot 40% from the field in the playoffs. Can you at least do that? At least? I mean, you helped us in the playoffs before, but just shoot 40%. But OG is making $200 million, man. Absolutely OG, bro. That guy's he's made of blinkies, like little baby blinkies that was peed on. He's really soft, bro. He is so soft, bro. He is so soft. I'm so sorry, bro. He is so soft, bro. I'm so sick of him, bro. We lost to Andrew Nemhard bomb, bro. The man shoots 40% from both corner threes. Randall was out since January after my birthday. And OG Anunoby still wasn't aggressive, bro. That is crazy to me, bro. He's making $200+ million. You're damn right it's OG Anunoby, bro. You're damn right. Because I think Quickly and RJ got a higher ceiling than him anyway. So he still got to prove me wrong. You're damn right. Paper man. God damn. Oh, my God.
Did you hear yourself? You said RJ and Emmanuel Quickly have a higher ceiling than OG Anunoby?
Yes, they do. They do.
What have you seen in the years? And you know what? I'm not even trying to do this with the kids, but you know what? What have you even seen in the years we've seen from RJ in half the time? Not even half the time. Half a season in OG Anunoby, and the Knicks look like a different team on the entire league. They look different. His plus minus is some of the best in the league. You sound loopy. You sound loopy.
Plus minus. What?
You sound loopy. You can walk. You can go for a stroll. It ain't gonna change. You sound loopy. They are a different team when he's on the floor. You needed to pay him. So if you didn't pay him and you let him go to Philly, what does that mean? What happens then? And he signs a max with Philly.
I'm paying him.
So then why do you keep mentioning his contract then? What is that?
Because I feel like, Tony, you could go kick rocks. Okay? I feel like RJ and Quickly both have higher ceilings than OG and Anunoby. When RJ and Quickly is both 26, 27 years old, they will not be averaging 14 points in an NBA season playing less than 50 games. I don't think that for those two. I think they're going to be really good. OG and Anunoby, high-end role player who averaged 13 points for his career is now making $200+ million. At some point, I need him to have some type of accolades, bro. RJ's a better scorer than him. RJ's more reliable than him. Quickly's more reliable than him. At least I know they'll put up a donut in a playoff game because they'll play. I don't care about January, Tony. I had something bad happen to me in January, Tony. I could care less about January, bro. I swear to God, I could care less about January, bro. We lost to Indiana and Andrew Nembhard, bro. Andrew goddamn Nembhard. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? OG averaging 14 points, making $200+ million. What are you talking about? Man.
Are you done? Are you done now? You good? You get it all out? You good now? Can I go? Is it my turn? Can I go? Okay, cool. I'm gonna go now. All right. Paper man, as you like to call him. Go look in the league in NBA history. Look at somebody who's been traded to a team who has a higher plus minus. Oh, you ain't gonna find it. Okay? We look like a different squad when he's on the roster. Of course, you're going to bring up his points. Bring up his defensive stats. I bet you won't bring up that. I bet you won't bring up one defensive stat because the second that you do, he validates that contract. Oh, and by the way, the Knicks needed to pay him because if they didn't pay him, then they would have made that RJ and Emmanuel Quickly trade make 0 sense. They needed to pay the man. And like you said, he's worth the money because of what he does for this team. You want to call him paper man because he has injuries from time to time? Let's talk about those injuries. Let's go in a little bit in depth because I want to do that if we're going to talk about quote unquote paper man. They were talking about paper man not being in great conditioning. You know what that means? That means he's never been conditioned in the way that Tom Thibodeau wants his players conditioned. And if you're not conditioned well, you are likely going to get injured a lot more. Now, I'm not saying this is going to prevent it 100%, but you're telling me this man coming into camp in the best shape of his career, playing for Tom Thibodeau, that's not going to help him. That's not going to help his career. That's not going to help his games. And you made him take a little bit less than the max. You had him not go into free agency, not walk to the Philadelphia 76ers, which he would have gone to if you not give him that money. And now he's staying with the Knicks. Not only that, he was telling everybody who would listen, I want a bigger offensive role. But he saw what the Knicks were doing and he said, nah, I'm good. I want to stay here. That means he's okay with taking a lesser role if it means winning a championship. And this season, ladies and gentlemen, State and everybody who's listening, this season is going to be defined on sacrifice. If we can sacrifice and we can understand, doesn't matter whose night it is, as long as we're riding the hot hand and making sure we get the W at the end of the night, that's all that matters. OG Anunoby supports that each and every night. You sound crazy calling him Paperman. You sound crazy not acknowledging his defense, what he does for this team, what he did for us in the postseason. And before he got injured and down in the Pacers series, he was having his best game offensively. But we always tend to forget all those things. We don't want to mention that. But let me mention that. You don't want to, so I will. He was worth the money. And you know what? I don't think he has the biggest thing to prove next season. Mitchell Robinson has to prove something. Show me he can stay healthy for a full season. How about that? Let's talk about the real situation, State. Are you worried about OG or are you worried about Mitchell Robinson? Tell me straight. If you enjoyed these clips from Knicks Live, be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn notifications on so that way you never miss a new episode of Knicks Live. Thanks for watching, Knicks fans, and until next time, peace.